morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Living Life by Design. Let me say thank you all so much for your amazing support and all of the birthday wishes that I received. I've done 2 vlogs. Hope you've watched them by now. My vlogs don't typically get a lot of views, but I hope that the ones that watch the vlogs will have enjoyed those. I'm just so blessed, guys. I'm really blessed to be here today, feeling really good. It's been a week now since that beautiful celebration. I had a wonderful, amazing weekend. It was primarily for rest and restoration, focus, just having some peaceful moments, quiet time with myself, learning to give to me. You know, I give so much in the world to others, and I have to learn in this phase of my life that it's also equally important for me to give to me. So today, I know you saw the title, and it's the other side of 60, what that looks like, what that feels like. And for all of you that are there, I'm in the club. So let me say thank you to my beautiful sisters. Y'all amazing. Some of you women have shouted me out on the channel, shouted out on the channel that you're in your 60s, and I appreciate that, because I actually was a little bit fearful, thinking that I didn't have an audience excuse me, at this stage of life, but I was pleasantly surprised. So welcome to the channel if you're on board for the first time, especially if you're 60 and over. Still welcoming all of my beautiful sisters who are younger, 50s, even 40s. I do have a few viewers there in their 40s. Thank you. This channel will help you. It will definitely help you prepare for when this time arrives. And my new motto from my friend, if you saw in that video, I stated that if you are not aging, you are already dead. If you're not aging, you're dead. So never fear getting older. Appreciate it. Make sure the quality of your life is as good as it can be. So that means you have to do those things to improve it, to work on it, to make it better. So the other side of 60. I am just grateful, guys. I'm blessed to be here, and I have a lot of things that I continually want to explore at this stage of life. I have so much gratitude in my heart that God has sustained me in my health, that I am able to be mobile enough, energetic enough, mentally healthy enough to take this phase of life and continue to explore. I told you guys that this year for me was going to be about travel. I have some trips planned this year, latter part of the year specifically. Got a few trips in the early part of this year, but the latter part of this year I want to take some international trips and really get out. I see a lot of videos, I watch a lot of videos of people who are taking this phase of life and living. I follow a couple YouTubers who have taken on this whole journey of doing cruises, just multiple cruises around the world. And cruises are a great way to be able to see the world. So if you definitely got that kind of money, you can definitely use that as a way to see multiple countries in a short period of time. So shout out to all of those. One person in particular, Warm Strong Adventures. He used to watch a couple of my videos, but in case you're coming through, shout out to you, brother, for your adventures and what you're doing in life. I think it's amazing. It's commendable. It inspires me to want to get out and do more. This portion of the video is sponsored, I say, and I'm going to tag this woman in this video, and I want you guys to support her as a black business. This is Black History Month, so definitely want to shout out all of my women who have black businesses and doing a doggone thing. And her business name is Kreative Warriors. I'm going to scroll it here. It also will be some information I'm hoping that I can find for her where you can link up with her. I think she has a Facebook page, so I may put that in my description bar below, so you guys can link up if you're interested in doing business or purchasing some of her items. I'm going to do a wardrobe change while I'm in this video so that I can show you another piece that I got. But this first piece I got, these were gifted to me by my best friend Cheryl. Love you, sis, for my birthday. She's always so thoughtful, and her gifts are always something that gives to my soul, makes me feel great. So this shirt here, hope you guys can see it. It says pause, rest, and be still, which was the theme of my birthday celebration, because that's what I did. I took a pause. I was resting and being still and focusing and pouring into me. It is so important at this stage of your life, if you're over 60 and even if you're over 50, that you pause, that you sit down and you focus and you rest and you give yourself and your body time to restore. It's very important. So this is one of the beautiful shirts that she created. Love it. It's off the shoulder, but certainly she can do different types of shirts if this is not your style. But it's very comfortable. It's soft. The material is great. It's very creative. I hope you can see the bling in the words. And at the bottom here, be still. So amazing. I love this shirt, guys. And I'm shouting her out. So that's why I said this portion of the video is sponsored by that, because I'm promoting her shirts in this video. But ladies, I think it's important that you take moments of your life here, if you're where I'm at in this stage of life, and you take time to reflect on your journey of life. That's what I did on my birthday celebration. On the 2 days that I actually sat down, I took moments to just reflect back, because often we focus so much on the hardships that we've had in life rather than appreciating the beautiful moments. And as I stated in that video, although I had a lot of struggles in my life, I've had some from rearing children at the majority of my young life as a single mom, because even when I was married, you know, my husband was gone and doing a lot of crazy things, my first marriage. So yeah, it wasn't as if I had a partner that was helping me to rear these children, mind, body, and spirit. So I still consider myself to be rearing my children alone. And those were struggling years for me. They were hard times for me. And I had a lot of those. And then becoming a single mom and then taking that whole thing on, actually taking on the responsibility of rearing one of my deceased sister's child, trying to help her so that she could still stay within the family. And that was a whole experience in itself. And you know, not being the best at doing it, but doing it because I loved my sister and I wanted to be able to do something that I felt she would love and appreciate. And so therefore I have no regrets on that. And just making mistakes. And then I said all I've done for a big portion of my life is just focused on those mistakes, when in actuality I need to think about all the good that I put in the world and the things that I've tried to do and create in my life that bring happiness, joy, motivation, and inspiration to people. So this portion of my life is about that, and not focusing so much on the hardships, because I think a lot of people do come here because they have experienced similar paths and had struggles. But I know people are here for motivation and encouragement that after the storm, you can still get through it. So I'm having coffee this morning, and you know, as I do on Saturday mornings, and had a nice workout, taking on this hip hop aerobics. And I'm excited about that. Hopefully at some point I can bring the camera into the studio so that you guys can witness how that looks with a bunch of young people, but there were older people in there as well, and how that's gonna feed my physical body to be stronger, to be healthier, so that I can have mobility to be able to continue to get out and explore the world the way that I want to. So I'm going to do a quick wardrobe change of my shirt so you can see the other one, and I will be right back. Take a couple sips of my coffee. All right, ladies, I'm back, and I'm going to show you this beautiful shirt. Let me tell you guys, when I saw this shirt, I almost literally cried. When my best friend presented it to me. She came in a week before my birthday and presented me with my gifts, and she brought me a lot of gifts actually. She knows the things that I love, and so I'm kind of hiding it because I want to kind of like surprise you guys, but here it is. This shirt says, "Living Life by Design, a motivational healing channel for women." Now, you know, this means the world to me because this is my channel. This is the name of my channel. And for somebody to really put in the thought to say, let's give her a shirt that represents what she does, I'm telling y'all, I almost literally cried. The details, she asked the color because I have the pink and the heather gray, and it's got the bling in it that we love. So this is very special. Cheryl, I love you so much. You have always been, you know, somebody that has really motivated me and loved me in spite of everything that I've experienced. You've never unwavered in your love as a sister and as a best friend. And let me just tell you, I can't wait to do our girls trip this year and just hang out with you so we can have some fun. We don't get to see each other the way we would like, guys. We live miles away from each other, so when we get together, we make the best out of it. We go back to being 16 and just have a great time. So I'm looking forward to our trip. We're trying to plan a trip for April of this year, trying to do like a spa retreat, but if that doesn't happen, it's still going to be a trip that we both can enjoy as sisters like we always do, and I'm looking forward to it. But I love this shirt. It is so beautiful, guys. And if you guys are interested in any of this, if you want this particular shirt or the Paul's Recipe Still shirt, or you have words that you want to put on a shirt, Kelly with Creative Warriors is your girl. She's super, super talented. She is a breast cancer survivor, and this woman, after surviving cancer, has created this business, and she is about to blow up, and we as sisters are going to help her do that. So thank you, Kelly. Thank you, bestie Cheryl, for your amazing talent and your gifts in loving me and wanting to celebrate me on my birthday. So back to the video. So guys, this life after 60 is going to be one that I hope to inspire women to really dig deep inside and just be yourself, grow into who you were meant to be in the world. Stop hiding behind fear of people's judgments and thoughts of life, and really get into those things. That's one of the reasons why I decided to take the hip hop aerobics class, because I know it's important for me to move, and I think as we get older we have less movement because mobility can change as you get older. You may suffer from things like arthritis, or just things that really hurt your body, your back. We have things that happen. All of us are not privy to just have no medical conditions. Living in a world where we eat everything that's, that has everything in it, the air, illnesses, viruses, things like that can attack our bodies. So it's so important for us to be as aware. And if there are steps that you can take place in your life that can feed you, mind, body, and spirit, we need to be trying to do that. So what this is looking like for me over 60 is, having more peace. I was talking to someone and they told me, they said, you speak of peace a lot. And that's very, very important to me. It has never meant as much to me as it do now. When I used to say that as a young girl, I really didn't think of the depth of what peace means. And it's everything to me. So anything that I have to do to create that in my life, I'm going to do it. If it means stepping away from people, I will do that. I do love people, and I think God wants us to love everyone despite their flaws and faults. And but He also gives us wisdom to know that sometimes you have to remove yourself from situations and circumstances that may be damaging to you in your life and to your mental. And so therefore we do have to do that as well. But in creating this life over 60, I hope that it will inspire you as well to know that, when you know that every life has to come to an end at some point, that you start to feel very, very appreciative of what you have. And it's not all about what you can get in life, but what you can give. So if you can give something, a little piece of yourself to the world to help someone who's struggling, that's very, very important. So I'm doing that. But in the process of that, it's giving to me as well, because I'm at a stage of my life where I feel that I deserve that. Sometimes we feel undeserving of the things that we get. And a person like me that, I'm just very independent, and it's hard for me to receive things from people. I've had people tell me that from before, even men, because I feel like I owe you, and pride is not great to have. It actually can be sinful if you have too much pride. So therefore we got to be humble. And when people want to love you and show you love, allow them to do that when it's genuine. So I'm learning that at this stage of my life to open up my heart and allow people to show me love when they want to, and to realize that everybody's not out to hurt me, and that's important. And I have realized the people that are in my life that really, really love me, and giving more time to them and making sure that I'm loving on them in the same way. Make sure you appreciate those people in your life that love you and that give to you and want to spend time with you. Sometimes I think we neglect that, and I don't think it's purposeful. Sometimes I think we mean to do it, but I think it's important for us to be more aware of checking in with people, making sure they're okay, saying hello, I miss you, I love you. Those things are important because we want that as we get older. No one wants to grow old alone, meaning not having any friends. You may not have a spouse in your life. I don't have a spouse, and I don't know if I ever will have one, but I do know that the people that are in my life are important to me, and I want them in my life, and therefore I need to make sure that I am showing up for them in the way that they show up for me. So give love to receive love. That's very, very important. So I'm doing that in this phase of life. And I thank you all for being here on this journey with me. I'm not on YouTube like I used to because I know the importance of living life now and putting things out into the world. And I don't have to be on camera doing that all the time. So I will be here, but not in the way that I used to. I was just here all the time. And I feel like if it's meant for this channel to be something that reach thousands and hundreds of thousands globally, it will do it generically. It will do that organically is the word I meant. And I don't have to stress over it to reach the people that it needs to reach. And I thoroughly believe that the things you do in life will get to the ones that need it the most. So yes, thank you again. If you are new for the first time coming through, welcome, 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 sisters. And I appreciate you all for finding any value or inspiration or motivation in the things that you see here that will make you think about hitting that subscribe button. You can go ahead and do that right now. Hit that subscribe button and become a part of this sisterhood. And I love to have you. Make sure you drop a comment. Let me know you're here. And for those that have been supporting me and newly supporting me or old time, thank you so much. I love all of you. And let's make sure that we are inspiring women to live life even at 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Let's support our sisters and help them to grow up and be powerful, beautiful women. And I appreciate you all for helping me. And I will see you all in the next video. So remember, I love you. Peace. And we'll see each other real soon. Take care.